folks, we're at the back of our property here. This is our little native area, or yeah, our native area, let's call it that. This is where our creek runs through our property. Now it's running dry, but in the heart of winter, we expect it to be running a lot of water coming through, going down to the bottom end of the property. And what we're doing at the moment is a good time for you to do it as well, is to clean up your trees, your taller trees, the understory or the lower branches, so you can lift the skirt up on those and have some light coming through at the base here. Now what I've just noticed here, these trees here have been attacked hard. Have a look at this. Look at the sap oozing out. Now if you've got fruit trees at home that have sap oozing out like that, that's called stress. You've got gummosis going on. But this is stress because of another problem. We have got borers in this tree. You won't see it easily, but if you have a close look, down here, look at that. We've got a hole here. We've got another hole down here. And if you want to make sure and verify that that's the problem, have a look at this. The sawdust that's coming out of the holes. They've gone into the core of this tree and drilled their way through, and they're basically creating a network of tunnels, killing the tree. And you can see here, dead branch over there, dead branches over there. That one's top died also, it is broken over the top. And if that's not enough, now it's working its way over to this tree here. More problems. How do you treat it? Well, there isn't much you can do about this unless you get somebody to come in and inject it and put a chemical inside it. I'm not into chemicals, so I'm going to try and clean this up, paint this over with whitewash, which is hydrated lime, and water mixed together into a paint it over, seal it over, block all the holes off because they need to come back out, and then I'm going to go fishing with a clothes hanger and see if I can grab the little borer. Hopefully I'll get them and control it, and hopefully I can save these trees. But apart from that, out there, if you have a close look, we've pruned all the lower branches and got some sunlight coming through there. We're cleaning the place up because it's important to clean the understory, the lower branches, the grass that grows rampant underneath it as well. It's okay to have all those wonderful microbes and insects living in there, but if you let it go for too long, A, fire hazard, B, you get the nasty pests living in there, hibernating and breeding and then killing your plants off, and this is what starts happening. Your trees start to die off, and long term, you haven't got an environment. Your microclimate self-destructs, so you need to take care of it a little bit, especially when you've planted it yourself like we have here. So prune your plants and then give them a good feed as well. Give them a good feed at this time of the year with a bit of compost, manure, black grit, especially black grit on natives, half strength, and then come springtime, give them another good feed with your compost manures and plenty of black grit and liquid gold and eco boost. From me, Vasily, Maresi. And if you're living this 2-week isolation, self-isolation, stuff that's going on at the moment, at least get outside. You need a bit of fresh air, bonding with nature, and get a bit of sunlight on your body, because that's really going to stimulate all the good insects that live inside you. You know, the microbes, all the vitamins that your body needs. You need to get all that energy back into you. So don't lock yourself. It's self-destruction if you stay inside the house and count the days go by and seeing how many people are dying and whatever the virus is doing to the rest of the world. If you live like that, you're basically giving up your life. Get outside and enjoy a little bit of nature, even if it's in your own backyard. Parece.